Hello readers and writers, I'm MJ and welcome to my June TBR. June is Pride Month, which means this month I am going to be reading LGBTQIA books. Yes, I read LGBTQIA books all year long, but there's just something special about June and really focusing on LGBTQIA books. June's going to be a very weird month for me, so I'm not entirely sure how much reading I'm going to get done, but I'm going to give you my 5 hopefuls and we'll see if I end up getting to them by the end of the month. The first book on my hopeful list is The Darkness Outside Us, and this is a YA sci-fi book with, I believe, a male-male romance that has been on my ebook TBR for way too long. I've heard nothing but exceptional things about this, so even though it's YA, which is not a big genre for me, I'm really excited to read it. I've mostly been putting it off because it's just been buried on my e-reader, and I have been paying a lot more attention to my ebooks because I'm making an effort to, because I don't exactly have access to a lot of my physical books at the moment, and because I can now see them in color, which is phenomenal. Next is The Siren Queen. This is one I know very little about. I just heard a lot of really good things about it and then picked it up when it was on sale. It's giving me really historical LGBTQIA vibes, but I'm not really sure that it is historical, but I am pretty sure that it is sapphic. So I'm really excited to finally figure out what this book is actually about, but I've heard only good things about it. So again, it's one that I picked up a while ago, but then just haven't gotten around to reading. So that's why it's on this TBR. Black Tides of Heaven is a book that I've actually really wanted to pick up for a while now. The author is trans. I think they're non-binary, but they may be male. I can't quite remember, but it's definitely one that I've been eyeing while creating all of the lists I want to read, and when I saw that it was on sale, I picked it up, and I'm really excited to actually see what this book is about. I haven't actually read the description for it. It's just one that is on a lot of lists for trans authors, and so it's one that I wanted to read. Also, it's fantasy, which is excellent. Anytime I can find queer books that are sci-fi or fantasy, it just makes me very happy, because I'm not a huge contemporary reader and I'm not a huge YA reader, and that's just so many of LGBTQIA books. Next book is actually one I have out in paper. It is Beyond the Gender Binary. I actually, ironically, started reading this book and didn't finish it. It got placed in my office, and as I was packing up my office, I found it again and was like, wow, I should finally finish this book. So I remember really enjoying it, but for some reason I only got halfway through. I don't think this will take me very long to read, and it was small, so it's one that got kept out. And the last book I have in paper, it actually is still in the original plastic, and I'm not really interested in taking it out. I'll probably find it in audiobook because I'm not sure I'm going to actually like this book or not. It is Icarus, and it is, I believe, a YA male romance. I'm not entirely sure, but it was the very last Rainbow Crate box that I got before I officially canceled my subscription, and instead of just continually skipping. And I got the box because the other book included in it was Junker 7, and I had already read Junker 7 and really loved that book, so I really wanted the special edition of it, but I'm not as sure about Icarus. Hence why I'm leaving it in the plastic, because if it's not one that I enjoy, I would like to put it on my Pango store in excellent condition. If it is one I enjoy, then it will absolutely be going on my shelves. So, short and sweet, that is my June TBR. I'm really excited because I think I'm going to have some extra time in June to actually be able to read. My reading has been very slow lately as we've been making a lot of transitionary life changes, and I really haven't had a lot of time to pick up a book, even audiobooks, and so I really would like to get a few books read in addition to doing a lot more writing, which has taken priority a lot lately, but not enough. So what are you reading in June? Are you going to be reading any LGBTQIA books? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, keep reading, keep writing, and until next time.